Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. For the last couple of days since the moment that we got the part 1 update for the Halloween event that is currently going on, so many of you have been asking me to go ahead and not only to find a new good layout, but one that's more affordable and a lot less difficult to build, meaning a 1-floor build. And as you can already tell in the background right now, Mr. Sidewinder is here and he's back with another layout. And to be completely honest, I didn't feel like I needed to change my previous one, which was also made by Sidewinder, because I was really getting good results and I just honestly didn't see a purpose on making another video. But because of all of the new things that are being introduced, like the wells and all of that stuff, for some reason it seems to be adding a lot more lag into the game. So for that reason, this layout is going to be perfect for you individuals that are not only just playing on mobile, but to have a little slower NPC. Just like we've done every single one of the other recent layout videos, I'm going to be showing you guys in the top right hand corner the entire chart for the floor that we are on, just in case if you want to follow along with that and it's easier for you to understand. And we will go ahead and fast forward through the entire build so you can kind of follow along with me, even though, like I said, you will have the chart on the top right hand corner. Just like we always do here on the channel before I start any of these builds, please remember the things that I have around my restaurant you do not have to place down unless you have the bigger restaurant game pass. And by that I am talking about this right over here. When you go to passes, the game pass that is called bigger restaurant, if you have this, then go ahead and add filler items like how I have around my restaurant. But if you do not own that game pass and you have the regular sized restaurant, then just ignore what I have around my restaurant and focus on what's going on in the middle. All right, with that out of the way, now on the top right hand corner you're going to see the chart, and we're going to go ahead and start the fast forward on the first floor right now. All right, so right there you have the entire first floor. I know that before we actually even got started on this, I left a lot of details out. We're going to be talking about that closer to the end of the video. But if you want to know roughly how much money this is going to make you per hour, stick around to the end. Before we go ahead and move on to floor number 2, which is going to be the final floor and obviously the kitchen, I do want to specify that if you don't have the furniture that I have, as far as the corrupted sets as well as the royal sets, do not worry. You can go ahead and use the tiki tables as well as regular booth chairs or whatever chairs it is that you want. You are not required at all to use all royal sets, so that's something that you definitely want to keep in mind. Obviously you won't be making as much money as me, but this is still a very good layout if you're not using royals. Just to do a quick little roundup here, if you notice, I did go ahead and leave the white squares completely empty. So there's one located right here, the front door is right there to use as a reference point, and then over here on the left hand side there's going to be 2 more empty squares. Keep in mind that these empty squares are important, obviously, because that's where your waiters are going to be kind of hanging out. That's also where your customers are going to come in through so that they can teleport to their seats. So it's definitely really important to keep track of where all of these empty spots are. Right across from this one, there is another one right in front of one of the regular silverware trays, and then on the opposite side there is also another one right next to the silverware tray, which does lead me to realize right now that I forgot these 2 seats right here. So we've now gone ahead and moved on to floor number 2. This is going to be the very last floor, and it's going to be your kitchen. If you notice up here, I don't have my restaurant kind of slimmed down to a smaller size, and the reason for that is because you're only going to be using the top right hand corner, kind of working your way in towards the middle. So it doesn't really affect or really matter what your size restaurant is. Just go ahead and make sure that you're following the graph on the top right hand side or the fast forwarding that we are about to do right now. All right, so at the very end, it should be looking a little something like this. Keep in mind that I did use the coffins as a filler item. You can use whatever you want. If you want to stick to using the plants like how we used to use before, go for it. You want to use cauldrons because that's all that you have, also go for that. The most important thing is that you don't want to add any tables or chairs in these filler positions or any types of appliances that the waiters or cooks can walk up to, or even customers. Yo, what? How did Sidewinder get on the second floor? Bruh, what? I'm so confused. This man is, you know what? I'm just not even gonna question that. But yeah, guys, so many of you have sent me DMs over on the Discord telling me to make a video on this layout because it is insanely OP. Roughly per hour, this makes about 30 mil with full royals. So, I mean, it's not too bad. It's the same exact that I was pretty much making, maybe a little tiny bit more than the previous one that I was using. But really what made me want to push into switching over to this one is the fact that it's only a 2-floor build. Obviously, if you guys are going for customers and for the leaderboard, there is better layouts out there than this one. As a matter of fact, I think Sidewinder actually has one specifically for customers. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, I will bring a video, but this more specifically is for the money. But anyways, I hope that this video helped you out and I hope that you did enjoy it. If so, make sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of different content and turn on notifications so you do not miss any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for every single one of you that have subscribed. We just hit 29,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. We're already on our way to 29,100 subs, which is even more mind-blowing to me considering we just hit that today. Fingers crossed we can finish off the year with this 30K goal like I said last time. Before I finish off here, I also want to give you guys a big thank you for joining the Discord. We're literally so close to hitting 6,000 members, and honestly the support is just insanely cool and I do appreciate it. That's gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.